Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But for today's video, I am going to be filming my everyday simple makeup routine. So let's just get right into that. I'm a good girl, but I want to be bad for you. I want to be bad for you. Alright guys, before we get into this video, I just want to start off by saying that this is just my everyday makeup routine. This is how I do my makeup. It is not in any way like professional makeup or anything. I am a cosmetologist and an esthetician, but makeup is definitely not my thing. But this is just my everyday routine. So yeah, now we can get started. So the first thing that I usually start my makeup off with is some concealer, and I've already done my whole skincare, moisturize, prime, all that. So the first thing I'll usually start off with is concealer. I just have this NARS concealer. I'm not even sure like which one it is or anything, but I have a little mirror right here, so if you see me looking down at it, that's what I'm doing. I will just start off usually by putting this under my eyes, literally however I want. Like, I don't do it the same every time. Sometimes I just do like stripes like that. Sometimes I just do like my whole under eye. Sometimes I do triangles. Like, literally I just cover the area because my under eyes are definitely not it. Then I will just also put that on some random little like spots I might have, my chin, my phone's ringing. So once I got all my concealer on, which also I usually just put a little on my forehead to spread out. But once I got all that on, I just take a beauty blender, which this one's already a little bit damp, so I just go back in and blend with a damp beauty blender. And I just really kind of like press it in, because most of the time, besides like my forehead, I put the makeup where I want it and don't really need to like drag it around. Kind of just blend it right in. And then use the excess for my under eyes on my eyelids. And I kind of just spread this all across my forehead.
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it.
I got this little, like, big ass, actually not little, this pimple on my nose out of literally nowhere, and it is so annoying and so ugly. And it needs to go away, but that's the best we're gonna do for now. So now I just have concealer on, and I look really gross with just concealer on. So the next thing I usually do is just take some powder, and I have this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation, and just a big fluffy brush, and I literally just put this over my whole face.
But you're so right, we're losing track of time.
And I like to get a lot over my eyes because I don't do anything on my eyelids except blend out the extra concealer and put some powder, so I like to cover those up with the powder.
Buying things online and it's not like we need them. We don't need.
And then I just let that kind of like settle into my face for a minute. Once the powder is all like settled onto my face or whatever, I go in with my IT Cosmetics Brow Power brow pencil in Universal Taupe, and it just has the spoolie on one end, the brow pencil on the other end. But I usually just use this little spoolie at first to just kind of brush my eyebrows into the shape that I'm going to want them. And then I take my brow pencil on the pencil side, and this is going to be kind of hard to do and film, but I just go like underneath my brow and really lightly just like trace it out right there. And then I just kind of like stroke it through my brow, like hair like strokes kind of. Because I don't really like fully fill my brows. I kind of just darken them up. And then I'll do that on both sides.
So can we just slow down?
Okay, and now with the spoolie on the brow pencil, I just blend all of it out.
The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to...
Then I just go back with the pencil and touch up any little spots that need to be filled a little bit more. And then you can't really tell because I don't like fully darken them. I just kind of like fill in like some spots, but those are now filled, kind of. And I will take my Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and this is just the clear brow gel, so I'll just take that and brush that through my brows the way that I want them, which I usually just brush them like up, kind of like diagonally up. Now I have my brows how I want them, and I will go in with, almost dropped my concealer, I will go in with my bronzer. I don't even know, oh actually, it is Revolution Ultra Bronze. I don't know, I've had this for so long, honestly. And I just use the same big fluffy brush that I use for my powder. And I take some, and I just kind of do the normal bronzing spots, like to just like lightly contour my face, but more to like just make me look a little tanner because I am so freaking pale. And it's ridiculous. I literally look like a ghost. Do under my jawbone. Is that my jawbone? I don't even know. Then I kind of just put a little extra, blow it off, and just blend like my whole face in, honestly. There's not really any like specific way that I really do this. I just like to kind of get some color on my face with my bronzer. So now after that I will go in with a highlighter. Mine is literally broken, so ignore that. But this is the Revolution Baked Highlighter Powder in Golden Lights. It's actually really, really pretty. And once again, I take the same big fluffy brush because I am not a makeup expert and I just do this how I want. And I will take some highlighter on that, not too much, and I just highlight my cheekbones. Put that extra that's on there just on the tip of my nose. And I kind of drag it down my nose sometimes too. Then I take this little tiny brush that I got from Sephora forever ago, and I just put some under my brow in like the arch. And in my inner corner of my eye. And just lightly above my top lip right there. So now I have my face pretty much done and my brows done. And I just dropped like everything. So once I have like my face and my eyebrows pretty much done, I will now do one of the final steps of my everyday makeup, which is mascara. I use the Telescopic by L'Oreal mascara, and I just get black, obviously, but there's like two. There's like blackest black. That's the one I usually get. But I also have this little like tool that came with like this brow kit that I had, and it's just like a brush and like a little comb, and it's supposed to be for your brows. It came with like tweezers and like little scissors and stuff, but I just use the little like comb side. I don't know if you can see it good, but I just use this to kind of like separate and comb through my lashes before I apply mascara. And the way I do my mascara is like literally a whole freaking routine in itself. So yeah, so I'll just comb through my lashes with this. And I'm literally like so close right now because I'm looking in the mirror. Now, once my lashes are all combed out, I take an older mascara that's kind of a little bit dried out. Like, it's not really old, it's just like my last one, which is a little more dried out. And I apply that first. So I pretty much just like blink to do my mascara and like hold the brush there. Or the wand, whatever you want to call it. And it puts like a really like thin layer of mascara on my lashes instead of putting like a brand new fresh mascara on that's gonna just like get all clumpy really fast because it's just so much at once on my bare lashes. And I feel like brushing them through before with that little weird tool I have actually helps so much with them not clumping too. Alright, so once I have this like little thin coat of mascara, I will take my newer mascara and just apply that over it. And I literally just, after I put this on, if it's like clumpy or whatever and I don't like it, I'll go back in with the older one and then I'll go back with the newer one and just keep going back and forth until I'm satisfied with how my mascara comes out. Now that my mascara is like pretty much to my liking and my lashes look nice and long and full, I will take the drier mascara and sometimes just put some on my lower lashes. I don't do this every time, but I just kind of put it on there and just like, I don't know how to explain it. Just go back and forth with it really. Just to kind of darken those up just a little bit. If you guys can do your mascara without getting it all over your eyelid, I don't know how you do it. But I usually just go in with a dry Q-tip and just kind of clean up any mascara that might have got on my eyelid, which is usually a pretty good amount. And I just swipe it under just in case any got under there from my lower lashes, because that's not cute either. In the last and final step of my everyday simple, obviously very simple makeup routine is just some chapstick. I use this Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Lips, and it is pink and it kind of gives like a little tint to my lips, so that's why I really like this one. I also just love Vaseline in their chapsticks, So I just put on some chapstick. That sounded so funny. Some chapstick. And I am all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like it and don't forget to subscribe for more just like it, and I'll see you in the next one.